Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are starting a new series that is Artificial Intelligence in ICU. This is the first video on this. And the first thing that I must clarify is to go through this topic, you don't need to understand anything about programming, coding, or there will be any kind of a technical jargon over here. So you don't need any degrees in mathematics or computers engineering to be understand these things. So it will be totally about things that we can understand. So artificial intelligence is changing the way we work and live today. So in this non-technical course, we will help you navigate the rise of artificial intelligence, whether you may want to understand the reality behind the buzzword or see any AI might be useful to you in clinical or institutional context. This course is for you. So AI is rapidly transforming industries, including healthcare, which is no exception. From radiology scans to predicting patient deterioration, AI is already at the workplace. The impact on day-to-day medical practice is to be seen. Understanding what AI really is and what it is not is important. There is a lot of excitement, but there is also a lot of hype. The imagination that people have that AI is something which is going to take over this world is still not something which we are discussing here right now. Much of the AI that we know and will want to discuss today will be based on two main things, that is artificial narrow intelligence and the generative AI. The main value we see in AI today is coming from artificial narrow intelligence. These systems that do one thing and that one thing they do it very well. For example, a smart speaker that can recognize your voice advice, a self-driving car, a specialized medical tool that helps analyze ECG for a specific problem, say to look for myocardial infarction, or check the patient's various parameters and say whether there is a sepsis risk there or not. So it is essentially a one-trick pony system, but it can do that particular work extremely well, and if done properly can help you in your clinical practice. The other thing that is gradually developing is the generative AI. As you must have heard things like Chat GPT and Gemini and all those things. These systems are expanding, and how we can use them is we can use them for writing our general notes, to summarizing our texts, so they can edit, summarize, do brainstorming, and draft different kind of documents.